Good day, kids. Welcome to our English lesson. Let's look at Unit 4 Learning World Reading School Project. You may refer to the English Plus One textbook on page 44. The aim for our lesson today is to identify the writer's opinion. So, when we identify a writer's opinion is pendapat, okay, and it can be divided into positive opinion and negative opinion. Let's read. Maths is my favorite subject. I like to count numbers and learn new formulas. It is very fun and interesting. So let's look at the words highlighted in red. We have favorite, like, fun, interesting. So these words indicate that it is a positive opinion. Now let's look at this. History is my least favorite subject. It is very boring. I need to memorize dates of past events. It is not interesting. So let's look at the words in red. Least favorite, boring, and not interesting. So these words shows that it is a negative opinion. Exercise 1. State whether the text has positive or negative opinions. Let's read. This is a geography class in Bangladesh. The students are studying on a boat school. It's a great idea because transport can be a big problem here when there's a lot of rain. The boat isn't moving at the moment, but at the start and end of the day, it goes along the river to the students' villages. Let's look at the question number 1. When is transport a problem in Bangladesh? Okay, so let's look at the key word here. It is transport problem. Okay, so transport is here, problem is here. So the answer is here. So when there's a lot of rain. So transport is a problem in Bangladesh when there's a lot of rain. And this is a positive opinion because it has words such as great idea and it is very encouraging. So we can say that this is a positive opinion. Next, let's read. Eton College is one of Britain's oldest and most expensive private schools, and it looks like the students are wearing Britain's oldest, most expensive uniforms. Not very practical. They are walking to a lesson. This is a boarding school. Students study, eat, and sleep here. So let's look at the words oldest, expensive, and not very practical. So these indicate that it is a negative opinion. What is a boarding school? Okay, so the answer is here. A boarding school is where students sleep, study, eat, and sleep here. Boarding school is a place where students eat and sleep. So it's a negative opinion. These students in a Chinese primary school aren't sleeping. They are having a break from their maths class and they are doing eye exercises. It's important to relax your eyes when you're studying, and students in China do these exercises twice a day. So there are words like important. How often do Chinese students exercise their eyes? They exercise their eyes twice a day, and this is a positive opinion. Let's read. This is my secondary school in Ireland. We are having a dance class and it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of traditional dances in Ireland. I'm not dancing, I'm watching the dances. Our teachers are playing the musical instruments. So it's a lot of fun. That shows that it is a positive opinion. How many traditional dances are there in Ireland? There are a lot of traditional dances in Ireland, and it is a positive opinion. Exercise 3. Match the meaning of the words and make sentences. So boat school is a school floating on water typically on a boat. Number two, private school. Okay, private school is a school supported by a private organization, meaning the school is not fully funded by the government. Number three, boarding school. Boarding school is like MRSM, okay, different schools where they provide accommodations where students can eat and sleep and study in that school, and they will go back home during the midterm or school holidays. So, boarding school is a school which provides accommodation and meals for the pupils during term time. Number four, primary school. Primary school is a school for children from 7 to 12 years old. And secondary school is a school for children from 13 to 17 years old and lasts about 5 years. So you can write the meaning of the different types of schools. So let's look at the pictures. So this is a boat school. So this boat school can be seen in Bangladesh. As you can see, there are many books and tables, chairs, benches in the boat school. So the boat school will go to different parts of the villages, okay, along the river, and the boat school will pick up the students from their homes. So the students don't have to take the trouble to go and walk to school, but the school comes to them through a mobile school um, that goes from house to house to pick them up. So the teachers will be teaching in the boat itself. And after the teachers have done teaching, the boat will send them back to their respective houses. This is a private school. Okay, as you can see, private school, it is not fully funded by the government. Okay, so parents have to pay the fees that are quite expensive compared to a normal government school. But the facilities in private schools are supposed to be good, and it is usually technologically advanced. Okay, so this is private school. Boarding school. So boarding school is schools like MRSM, where they have their own rooms, bed, they live in dorms, and they have their own study table, they have their own rooms, and they can get to wash their clothes. Okay, so boarding school is a place where students, they stay in the school and they can use all the facilities and accommodation, and they go back home during the school holidays or the midterm. This is a primary school. So primary school in Malaysia, it's for students from year 1, which is like 7 years old, until year 6, 12 years old. Secondary school. Secondary school is for students in Form 1 to Form 5, so from age 13 to 17. So they learn many different subjects here. So we have physics, chemistry, biology, accounts. So the subjects are more advanced. Exercise 4. Which school is the most interesting? Why? What type of school do you go to? So we have secondary school, primary school, boarding school, private school, and board school. So of all these schools, which school do you find is the most interesting? This is a sample answer. Okay, I choose the boarding school because we can get a new experience staying away from our family. We can try many facilities in the boarding school, such as the washing machines, bed, study table, and others. We can also be more disciplined and independent. So, this one is to answer what type of school do you go to? I go to a primary school. I like my school because I can spend time at the canteen and the computer lab. So you can do a table like this, and then you can write in a paragraph in more than 50 words. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.